former President Donald Trump delivered a rousing, hour-plus-long address at the Conservative Political Action Conference, CPAC, on Saturday, a performance reminiscent of a campaign rally. His speech echoed familiar themes, revisiting his past electoral victories, outlining his plans to resolve the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, detailing his vision for heightened border security, and painting a picture of a Washington liberated from the supposed grip of a deep state bureaucracy. Addressing a packed auditorium at National Harbor in Maryland, Trump passionately advocated for the deployment of active-duty troops to the southern border, framing the situation as an invasion demanding a forceful response. He proudly recounted his administration's termination of Temporary Protected Status, TPS, for hundreds of thousands of Haitian immigrants and his attempts to abolish birthright citizenship for children born to undocumented parents. Trump's speech veered into numerous tangents, one of which involved casting his potential return to office as a triumph over a shadowy cabal of radical informers, warmongers, and corrupt special interests, who he alleged had previously exerted undue influence over Washington, D.C. He directed significant criticism towards media organizations, specifically labeling MSNBC a threat to democracy and derisively commenting on the viewership of Rachel Maddow's show. Despite its audience exceeding 2 million viewers, he dismissed the reported figures as indicative of low ratings. Trump outlined several proposed policy initiatives, including substantial cuts to the federal workforce and regulatory burdens. He reiterated unfounded accusations of widespread Social Security fraud, advocating for withdrawal from international climate accords and the imposition of new tariffs on China, Canada, and Mexico. He also touched upon international relations, inaccurately asserting that U.S. aid to Ukraine surpassed that of European nations, claiming a figure of $350 billion in aid since the Russian invasion of 2022. This figure significantly diverges from official government estimates, which place the actual amount closer to $183 billion, a figure still considerably lower than the combined contributions of European nations. Further demonstrating a disregard for factual accuracy, Trump highlighted the recent release of Israeli hostages, contrasting it with an alleged failure by President Biden. He claimed Biden secured 0 hostages, seemingly overlooking the U.S. government's role in facilitating the November 2023 release of 105 hostages. This omission, amongst others, underscores a pattern of selective presentation and factual distortions throughout his speech. The address, replete with exaggerated claims and unsubstantiated allegations, served as a potent reminder of Trump's unwavering commitment to his core political narratives, regardless of their factual basis. His presentation offered a captivating, albeit controversial, vision for the future, appealing to his dedicated base while likely alienating a wider swathe of the electorate. The speech was characterized by a populist appeal, leveraging themes of national security, economic anxieties, and cultural grievances to consolidate support within his conservative constituency. His rhetoric, while often inflammatory, demonstrated a shrewd understanding of his audience's desires and anxieties, effectively framing his political agenda as a solution to perceived threats to their way of life. The consistent refrain of fighting against an establishment narrative cemented his image as an outsider fighting for the common man against entrenched interests, a narrative that resonated powerfully with his core supporters throughout the speech. His skillful use of emotionally charged language and simplistic solutions to complex issues helped to maintain the energy and engagement of his audience, reinforcing his position as a leading figure within the conservative movement. The speech, in essence, served as a powerful display of Trump's enduring influence and his unwavering commitment to his core political platform.